I'm Stefan from OMNIUM, and today we're gonna talk about how you adjust the stem, the handlebar, and the steering rod and the steering tube. So first of all, you're gonna remove the steering rod underneath here, so you can get the steering tube out as well. You remove this, put it out like that. Then you take up the steering tube with an Allen key, size 4. Remember to hold underneath so you don't drop it. Pull it out. Take off the cardboard. Apply some grease to the bearings. It's not pre-greased, so you have to do it yourself. Just plenty in the top and in the bottom as well. Put back the steering tube. Make sure your bearings are turning the right way, so you have the angle turning inside. Then take the spacers. You're probably gonna have the right amount of spacers because we already fitted it when we built up the frame for you. So you're just gonna try to put it in the right order as well. From size to size, it depends how many. That can change how many spacers you use. So you just, if you don't have spacers, just try with a different amount and see how much. Also, it depends on which stem you use, how much stack height you have. And always remember to have your hand underneath the steering tube so you don't drop it. If you drop it, you're gonna bend this section and you're gonna have a really weird steering as well. So I'm just gonna test it. Let's see that one. This is gonna fit perfect. You wanna have like 1 to 3 millimeter stem over the steering tube, just to make sure that you don't have any play. Then you tighten the top cap and the top cap bolt. Make sure that it goes nice and smooth all the way around. A bit tight, but not like too tight. That's the perfect way. And then when you have this disassembled, you try to feel the fork as well. And if it's too tight, you take a 36 key and then loosen it a bit. And then try and feel it again. Now it goes really nice. And if you move it from side to side, you can feel if there's any play. There shouldn't be any play. If there's any play, you have to tighten it again. You have to tighten it a bit more. And then you just assemble the steering rod again. When you assemble the steering rod, you need to make sure that you tighten it from the front, and then you tighten the top bolt, and then the second bolt, and then you tighten the bottom bolt as well. Just to make sure you have it super nice and tight all the way around. If you do it in this order, in the front, you have to do it all the way around in the back. So you start from the bottom, and then you go up. It has to be real nice and tight because that controls your steering from your handlebar to the stem and all the way to the front. So if you take now and you turn around the stem and you turn around the fork and it goes real nice, it's perfect. If it goes super tight, you probably have to you have to loosen up your fork a bit, or you have to loosen up your stem in the top cap. We haven't tightened the stem in the sides yet, because that's only to make sure that you have your handlebar completely straight compared to the front wheel. So that we're gonna like correct the stem and the straightness when you have the front wheel on and you have the bike on the ground. You can see, okay, straight, and you tighten it as well. Then you just put on the handlebar. Our stems are always tightened completely in the bottom, so you're gonna loosen that a bit. when you put on the handlebar, make sure you just slide real nice and easy through. Don't push it. If you push it, you're gonna make scratches in the handlebar. And you have this brand logo in the front here. You can use that to make sure you have the right, like, that your handlebar is centered in the frame or in the stem. And the angle you can always adjust when you have your bike on the ground. And make sure you tighten it around 5 to 6 Newton. If you can't feel it, just use a wrench or a torque. And there you have it. Real nice.